They've traded on my screen.
How can they
as well.
trade before they've locked in? I guess seems like a bit of a chance luck bug, but we have revealed kind of where the roles are going to go. And Rel or Nautilus is what I thought, and it is going to be the Rel. Makes a lot of sense. Does give them that hard engage. You have the Shattering Strike
Really
for
smart because he has the next one coming up in 15 seconds, but Hambach would actually be here to think about a steal. Inspired Smite still not up yet.
Rahel is pretty far, so it could be a hard fight to take, and Hambach taking a ton of damage as now Saint is coming in. Did he overextend? He goes for the Smite. He does not win the Smite fight, and now he's going to get knocked down. That's first blood. Huhi looking like he might fall as well. Saint flash forward, got hit by the end.
Yeah, I wanna fight. I wanna fight.
Okay.
Come, Silas.
They're gonna fight, okay? They're gonna fight.
Don't run. Come, Silas.
I need a 6. I 6. I'm 6.
Yeah.
I'm going. Victor is here.
Thunder.
Here, 6.
Focus him.
I Thunder.
Yeah.
I'm looking Thunder, guys. Look Thunder. Nice. I'm looking Thunder. Give me.
Yeah, I mean, I can't give you.
Okay.
Nice.
With the Victor having shove, he's able to move over and assist Hambach, and Inspired goes back to farming his Krugs.
Rahel down here in the 1v2 now, but Huhi is on the way and has been spotted. Another chunk of damage down on that turret as Berserker and Isles continue to build their lead, but Rahel has done a good job withstanding the storm. He's dead even as far as the CS is concerned. Yes, they've lost a couple of plates. Yes, they're about to lose a third, but given the matchup, I think he's doing a pretty good job.
Absolutely.
And they are going to be able to grab this dragon here. So 2 dragons early on to Lion. And that is going to feel really good as they're going to be stacking up pretty early. But 2 of the powerful souls are going to be kind of off the table because Hextech is gone and Ocean is going to be gone. So we'll see what it is going to be. I will say Chemtech is a lot better this game, though.
So bit of an early swap by Sentinels as well before the lane quest had completed.
Double Arcane Storm coming out there as they trade the alties as Saint goes in with the hijack, steals that away, but Darkwing's able to answer these trades pretty effectively. Huhi, though, flash forward with the Shattering Strike. In comes the damage from Hambach. The Ignite grabs the kill. I think they can be pretty effective, even though Sentinels has some good scaling themselves.
Yeah, for sure. I'm going to be really interested to see what these late game team fights look like, because this doesn't look like a game that's going to break itself open early. More attention being sent towards Dokla. He does have flash, and he's got a lot of backup behind him.
Yeah, they're all coming in here. I think Sentinels have got to get out of there. Hambach has got to run. Flashes early, but is going to get knocked up in the wild growth there as well. Subjugate comes out. In goes Inspired, flashing over the wall. He gets pulled back. Hambach is going to fall. Sentinels bit off more than they can chew, and they pay for it as Lion does come in. But now it goes Darkwing. He just blast coned way too far. Immediately has to flash out to safety. The Arcane Storm was thrown down. I wonder if he realized that was an amped up blast cone. Do have inside track here, but now in comes Lion. The question is, can they get in? They are missing the flash on the Mundo. He's going to get pillared out. They do secure the dragon here. Impact needs to run. He's just getting peppered.
Really interesting there. I feel like Lion didn't need to go push that mid wave. I know they've often traded turrets and gold, but
here comes the dive. Impact going to be setting it up. The World Ender pop there by Dokla, but there is just too much CC. No shot for Big Dokes. He is knocked down, and it's going to be a trade of towers there at the very least for Sentinels.
Yeah, that's a great sequence for Sentinels. It's a trade of turrets, it's a kill over to them, it's the Drake over to them, and that's all when Yunar is on one of the best spikes that she's going to find in this game before Rahel is able to complete his second item. They're even getting a bunch of damage down onto this tier 2.
Yeah, I mean, Rahel is sitting on 1,700 plus gold, so he has a lot of gold, and he's going to be able to get this tier 2 tower. He's going to be pretty damn near his full second item at this point. Of course, went for the tier 2 boots earlier, so that is why, even though the gold was close, the items looked so different, as Saint going to be pushing on that top side. So Lion just trying to play the map, but again, they don't have a lot of hard engage tools, and Sentinels was very successful with that. Saint has the stolen ultimate with the hijack. Can he get away with it? That is the question, because Huhi is coming up here. Impact's trying to stay ahead of him. Saint just going to instantly lost. That is one, now that the games are getting a little bit closer, they're really going to be wanting back, as Darkwings will be able to knock this down. Going to TP down towards bot side to try to defend this tower, but he is very alone down here, so we'll see if Lion do want to come down. Dokla's just trying to force this tower down. Darkwings is clearing out the wave, but won't be able to do it in time. The tower does get traded. Coming through as well on the other side. Dokla, if he gets spotted, is going to be potentially in trouble here. Inspired's in the area. Dokla has no ult, has the flash, but I don't even think it's worth using. The exhaust comes down. They're going to commit the Magnet Storm. He is out of there.
But I mean, look at the waves.
Though, and it's just going to get pillared, blocked out there by Hambach. Impact is on the side, but will be able to avoid the chain. Saint trying to create some space, steals away the subjugate. Will he go in? Inspired pushing forward. It's going to be secured, though, by Hambach. And Saint is getting focused down. Even with the subjugate, it doesn't matter at all who he goes in for the engage. Rahel flying into the backline, trying to take them down. Inspired falls. Isles is next. Rahel is on the hunt. Berserker is running, but he's got nowhere to go. It's a double for Rahel. It's Sentinels taking control of game number 4.
And that's the Drake
early on in game 3. Now in game 4, looking like they are in full control. Isles is coming over here. Not going to be able to get it with the Glitter Lance. That is Baron. That is 2 dragons in a row. That is an over 3,000 gold.
Game 3 to 1-2, looking to force game 5 with Baron pushing mid.
This is a team it felt like everyone, myself
Silence, the Victor W, the Rel CC. Inspired likely could have pressed ult early, but he didn't want to be inefficient with it and ended up just dying. And look at this gold lead just kind of exploding here to being 4,000. And it feels like the scaling is on the side of Sentinels with their current power spike points, because the Lunara was on 2 items like 2 Drakes ago, still feels like she's on 2 items.
It is, yeah. I mean, Yunara is going to have a lot of damage, but doesn't matter if you can't get access. You can't set the fights, and there's the dive coming in onto Berserker. Berserker's in trouble. Shattering Strike does connect. The Polymorph, though, buying some time, but it doesn't matter who he may fall. But Rahel has killed off your carry. Dokla trying to come in. Rahel looking to try to run out the side. Inspired, arriving. Saint going to be TPing back into the team. The chain will pull back Rahel. He has got to get out of there. Saint is coming in, flashing forward. Abscond, abduct, 900 gold, shutdown. He wants more, but he will not be able to get it for now. Inspired, though, chasing in behind them. Can they wrap around and get even more here? Sentinels have got to try to fight their way out. Impact moving through Inspired, but he is constantly getting slowed. He is going to be going down. He's got to just accept it. Darkwings will make it out, but it is a couple kills there for LYON as an aggressive dive from Sentinels does get a bit punished.
If he's able to get a good ult off in team fights.
And they're going to have a lot of damage with Subjugate, with that damage coming through from him, from the Victor. They don't have any consistency.
Berserker has carried many games like this, from even gold. If he's the one that's fed, he can make it happen. But
and they're just going to start the Baron immediately.
It's on vision. They're going to clear that out soon, you'd think. Hombok, yeah, just clicks the ward. Forcing LYON to come in.
And Doko's going to be spotted on the side. Impact trying to zone out Berserker, who is getting some damage out, but Hombok is just forcing down this Baron. Inspired's going to get pillared out. Will he try to flash in and steal this? He's sitting at the wall, can't actually get in to do it. And still the Scion has not been hurt at all. Darkwing's pushing forward. Inspired trying to get something done, but he is being crushed right now by Rahel. Hombok, though, being focused down by Berserker. Flash in from Hui, but it's a flash out from Berserker. The Shattering Strike does land, but I don't know if it matters. The Killer Instinct from Rahel is just used to run, but Darkwing's now going to be arriving on the side with the Arcane Storm. Impact incredibly low, but still damn tanky. Saint goes forward with the Abscond Abduct. He wants more, but can he get it? The Baron has been taken, but will they lose the kill? Saint goes in into the stasis now under the tower. They're going to look to try to finish him off, but he retreats back. He survives. Damn good in that fight. As you said, has the IE. That is a big spike here. See that Sorcery Elixir in the pocket for Rahel, but Rahel in a lot of trouble. He's going to get CC'd up and knocked down. He is dead, and that could be a disaster. Sentinels need to run here. Impact has arrived, but Hombok has got to get out of there. Berserker and Inspired trying to chase him down. The Mega Blast Cone will keep him safe. A minute on this Dragon Spawn. Darkwings is going to TP out, but I don't think Hui is going to be so lucky. And if Hui dies, they can just delay the death. They can just stop him from recalling. Just delay the death, make it so he's not going to be there, and I think that's exactly what they're going to do. Don't burst him down. Wait as long as you possibly can, and make it so he won't be alive for the Dragon. That could secure them the next Dragon. That is a massive pick onto Rahel. Hui can do nothing. That's what they're doing, playing for the timers.
Yep, lots of gold injection, but more, as much as Yunara Lulu is good, don't sleep on Lulamundo. That very big Mundo goes really fast towards you, and he's going to chunk you down.
And Mundo is level 17 now, so has the max rank, of course, of that max dosage, which is way more powerful than the previous ranks. And Sentinel's going to be pushing up both top and mid, looking to put pressure onto this tower, but do still have to be a little bit careful as Hui isn't with them quite yet.
Yeah, so Baron buff just wearing off. Very ineffective Baron for them. Slight lead. And unless another crazy fight like that last one happens, they're playing very aggressive, actually, considering what just happened.
The Exhaust is used on him as well as the Arcane Storm. They want to push him back and try to finish off this tower. We'll see if they can do it. A lot of tools used, though, on a Berserker. Down to about half HP. He did transcend oneself, so use the ultimate, and he's going to have to run back to base to heal. Sentinels now pushing into the base, still feeling confident here. How far will they go? They get the mid lane inhib. Now, a little bit of split calls, it felt like there, as some were walking back towards mid, the others going up towards topside to try to finish off the second inhibitor.
I mean, what a weird game. They just brute force their way in, 5v5, and clear 2 inhibitors. That's going to
look at Saint. He can use the blast cone. He can use the blast cone with the stolen ultimate, but it's going to have to be used for a retreat here. Dokla popping the World Ender, going to get CC'd up. Hombok needs to run as he's getting hit over the wall. Hombok is going to be back down to half HP, still has the Subjugate. Sentinels retreating here. They're slowly getting whittled down. They got to use the blast cone. Someone hit it by accident, I think. They're going to try to turn on to Inspire, but they're in a lot of trouble. Saint's in the middle of the whole team. Rahel trying to survive. Into the stasis goes Saint. Saint, though, going to be knocked down. Darkwing does kill him off. Impact flashes out. Hui flashes forward, but he's going to be knocked down by Berserker. Berserker is untouched.
They've downed 2 of LYON's inhibitors. There's someone that has to clear that top wave, which is Saint, and Sentinels is getting that Baron very low.
Inspire's trying to walk in, but he's just getting rocked right now by Darkwings. Has to pop the max dosage in the midst of those 3 members. There's still eyes on the Baron trying to finish it off. Saint's going to go into the middle of the whole team. He's in onto Hambach. The fight is on the other side. Berserker's in trouble. Berserker has no flash, and Berserker is gone. Impact pushing forward. Rahel's going to be killed off as well. It's up to Darkwings. Darkwings is the only damage they have remaining. The max dosage has expired. Hui's going to fall. Impact's in trouble on the side. He's got to try to run. Hambach throws down the pillar to try to peel for him, but it won't be enough, but their base is dying at the same time. They get another kill there. It is not even the Baron because they peeled off it, so it's just the one fight there from LYON.
I think they
peeled 2 more seconds.
Like, literally 1 more second.
I think Baron 1 more second. I think it would have been theirs guaranteed, and then they could have tried to take the fight or disengage from it. But, you know, they hard engage. Rahel tries to
gets
join.
one shot by the Aatrox and the Mundo, but this
go
soul is up for grabs.
This could be the game right here. It could potentially be the series if LYON is able to win out. Look at Saint on the side trying to find a flank angle. Doka's going to be stunned up there as Hui threatening for the engage. Hambach pillar over on a Saint, pushing him back now. Darkwing's trying to get the damage down here onto Inspired, who is down to about half HP but has the ultimate available. Flash still not up for either of these AD carries. Dokla in the back of the pit tanking some damage as Hui's going to Hex Splash over. Will he engage onto Saint? Has the Blast Cone, could look for an angle, but use it to rejoin the team as Darkwings and Impact are getting poked down. They're losing this poke battle for now. Saint tried to flash over the wall. Looked like he flashed into the wall there, and now the fight breaks out. Dokla's in the back line. Dokla's knocked down. Saint could be in some trouble. The Chem Soul was taken, though, by LYON. It's up to Rahel. It's LYON piling through. It's Berserker in the midst of everyone. Gonna get stunned, but Berserker stands. Berserker fires. Berserker wins, and LYON have taken the series. They've knocked down Sentinels. They've claimed the soul. And in a hard-fought 4-game series where you thought maybe, just maybe, Sentinels could have pulled it back, LYON make it happen.
That's just a bit of team fight practice for LYON as they prepare to face C9 in the finals.
LYON marching on the Nexus. It's going to be a 3-1. It's going to be 9-2 run in the lower bracket to make it all the way to C9 to try to go to first stand. LYON are on a roll, and it's up to Cloud9 to stop them.